weekly Sunday fun run in Howie Center in downtown Sydney, and this should be a good day. It's I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rigs going out today. It's a good crowd. I don't have many batters with me, which kind of sucks, but anyway, it is what it is. I will do whatever I can for footage, and hopefully everyone's pretty impressed with the footage again. Now, I use my Osmo for my in-dash camera here, and hopefully the video's not too bouncy. The mount I have is not the best, but anyway, it should work out for today anyway. I'm just looking at the video quickly on the screen here, and it doesn't appear to be jumping too much. The gimbal on this thing is actually pretty amazing. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and please like and subscribe to the channel, and let me know if you know any places in Cape Breton we can go off-roading, and if anyone wants to join us, please just reach out to us on Facebook or on YouTube. The first little obstacle, it's nothing serious, it's just a bit of an uphill and then downhill. Might get a little bit tippy depending on what the angle you take, but pretty simple. So this is a nice little wooded area. It's a little skinny in spots, but overall it's a really good trail. This is, I think, the first time I've done this in the late fall with no leaves on the trees, so it should give us a bit of a better view of everything around. I've aired down to 15 psi for this trip just to make the ride a little bit smoother, and this is actually my first time off-roading since I lifted the Jeep with new springs, so it's a little bit higher now. It'll be interesting to see what difference it makes. And definitely get a little less rubbing, that's for sure. Just go around this little bump there, and I don't think the Jeep touched at all. DJ action cam is telling me I'm getting a card read speed error, so I might have to pick up some faster SD cards to get 4K at 60 frames per second video. I thought the ones I had would have been fast enough, but apparently they are not. Make sure everyone is with us, and no one's having any problems, and everything appears to be good. So Kevin is leading this run today, and I think we're going to be making a right turn up here in a little bit, which will take you onto another trail that we did about probably 2 months ago. I believe it's a trail that we haven't done that frequently. It's one I discovered myself not too long ago, but it turned out to be a really nice trail. Me and Craig actually discovered the trail together, and we decided to go exploring one day when we were just the two of us. I don't see anyone behind me, though, is the problem. How far back are you guys? I can't see anyone. Yeah, it looks like everyone's caught up now, so we're going to keep moving forward. We're just, like I said, just to make sure that you always check in with the group we go with, make sure everyone is together. You don't want anyone to take a wrong turn and get lost in the woods. It's good that we all got radios though, so that we can communicate back and forth just to make sure everyone's on the same page. So this here is a nice little incline to go on. You get your Jeep right on the side, going around the turn here. It is pretty sketchy in some cases, but anyway. It's pretty easy. Just feels kind of weird when you start getting that much on your side. So far the new springs seem to be working really well. The ride's much smoother. I didn't even change my suspension to soft today, which is rare for me when I'm off-road. I usually like to keep it on soft, make it a nice, easy, smooth, comfortable run. I just want to see what the springs are like without the soft suspension. So we're taking a right at the T intersection here. Just want to make sure that everyone's behind me and we all took the right turn. Looks good. So this is a nice little trail here. This is what off-road the Cape Breton is all about. You're going through the nice tall trees and the woods, and just beautiful out here. Neat on here. There's a nice little water crossing here. It's got a nice hill on the other side, and there's an ATV tractor there. But the water's not too deep. Feels a little steep over there on the other side. Nice and easy to go. This is a first for us. We just cut up to a tree skidder carrying a bunch of trees on the trail. We saw the tracks here before, but we never actually seen it in operation. That's kind of neat seeing it out there doing its job. The dash cam really can't see it, so I can't get any good footage on it, but it's got a big load of trees. making the video of now of the skidder going up the hill here.
Kind of like Jamie Sudoki, except bigger. Leave me out of this.
It's a crawling up the hill for sure. So this is the tight part of the trail. Not really designed for four-door vehicles, but we make it through.
Yeah, Kev, I don't see Todd anymore.
I'm on the way.
Where?
And as you can see, that's really tight to go through. You literally had about an inch, maybe half an inch on each side of the vehicle. You might want to slow down and wait up for everyone. Some big rocks in these waters here. Be a little careful. I forgot that I don't have my Kevlar tires on anymore. I switched over to Duratrack Moody tires. To abuse the Duratracks as much. A little bit wet, making it a little bit slippery. Looks like Sarah's out getting some footage of everyone driving through. So we got some mountain bikers coming behind us, so we're going to pull over here and see if we can let them pass. It's just white, so it shouldn't be an issue to get by us. Anyway, we'll see what happens. So the two mountain bikers, we actually just picked them up and we're taking them with us because they're in the middle of the woods and it's going to be dark in an hour and it's going to be at least an hour and a half or 2 hours for them to get back to where they have parked. So it's we offered to take them along because it's going to be much safer for them to go out with us and try to get back to their vehicle by themselves because they're going to get lost in the woods. Some of these turns a little wider because they're so narrow. Don't cause any body damage to the Jeep. stopped and talked to the ATV driver there for a while also. He caught up to us, and really nice guy. He used to own an FJ, so shout out to you, Marshall. He loves the FJ. Okay, this is tight. The problem here is you got 3 trees to go around, so you can't take the turn too wide because you're not going to get past the other tree on the left. Just bump in the mirror. This is when, yeah, I don't like the fact you got a big long vehicle that's wide. Pretty good here, no serious hitting. Excellent. Through that tight spot, and on to the next tight spot. Lost my mirror. No, I didn't lose my mirror. My mirror just got knocked in here, but I can't put it back out because the camera's on that window. Stop and adjust the mirror in a second here. Oh wow, there's seats of cars over there. Looks like they've been there for quite some time. Normally we go to the left here, but having set the trail here to the right takes us back close to where we came in. So it's going to be interesting to see where we end up here. Now we're getting back into the trail portion of the run, which I've never done this, and it looks like it might offer a little bit of a challenge. Maybe we'll see what happens here. It's definitely tight again, the other one.
Hey, Mike, I'll catch up. Say T-brakes, I'll catch up. Okay, Jamie.
Yeah, so this is definitely tight. You gotta really be careful with the line you pick here because the trees are close together. And you're not on flat ground, so you lean into them when you're trying to get around them. There's some pretty sharp turns also.
Here, move it.
Make sure you go the right direction. Yes, this is a nice looking trail. Better control. I'm probably going to put it in full load because there's a lot of bumps and humps. The vehicle's doing a little bit of flexing here in 4 low, gives you much better control. through there. This is definitely not a trail that is designed for a JK. We get through. So I left my sway bars connected today. Just like I said, I want to see what the new springs were like, and I'm very impressed so far. The Rubicon Express 3.5-inch lift from 4-wheel parts. Very impressive. Bit of a bump there. Sorry for the darkness of the camera here, but it's starting to get really dark and outside.
How you liking this?
This is what I love. This is a nice trail. I'm too feeling bad that we didn't find this before.
Yeah, like it. Maybe you get a foot of snow on this, eh?
Can't wait.
Should be awesome, what?
The vehicle here.
Yeah, parts right upside down.
Yeah, it's an old Toyota truck, Kev said.
So far the trails are well maintained, good shape. There's some signage here. We have a bit of a water crossing.
This is probably broke me so funny easy, eh?
Not sure what's under here, but anyway, it's not that deep, which is not bad. Let's take our time. Up there, no problem at all. Trail's getting a little tight now. So it went from super wide to no, actually back to being wide again. So really nice. Still adjusting to the new height of the Jeep. I gotta realize I can't get under some of the trees as I used to be able to get under, no problem at all. Where'd you say that river was?
Hey, that's the one that was built by the Legion there.
By 7 Mile Bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be, because it's big enough.
Mike, yep. Tanner, chime in here. Let me know what you think.
Looking at the map here, it looks like a few of them kind of converge together to be one big river. Yeah, so it looks like the Osmo's going to be running out of battery soon. Try putting it on a charger for a bit and get a little more juice going to it.